What is the biblical Jewish Shabbat? Why was Charlie Kirk's last book about it? To those who don't know, it can seem strange. No phones, no TV, but it is sublime. God rested on the seventh day of creation, Shabbat. Wait a second. God needs to rest? He got tired? Hold that question. Then it says in the Ten Commandments, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. How does one do that? So the rabbis of the Talmud explained that remembering doesn't mean the mind, it means the mouth. Jews officially declare the Sabbath day holy in a Friday evening prayer called Kiddush. And then they sing songs about the holiness of the Sabbath, which makes it a very beautiful musical day. But the fourth commandment continues to say, do not perform any labor on the Sabbath. Okay, what labor am I not supposed to perform? You can read the whole Torah and you'll hardly find any specifics beyond don't light a fire. Is that all? It seems a bit thin. So again, the Talmud helps by naming 39 types of creative labor that are forbidden. They are learned from the types of work needed to be done in building the sanctuary in the wilderness, and they include things like writing, building, sewing, agricultural labors, repairing, and so forth. In other words, it is not work that is forbidden, it's creative labor that is forbidden on the Sabbath, and that brings us back to creation. So here's a question. If it's a day of rest, shouldn't we be resting in advance of our work to get ready for it? Why is the Sabbath not the first day of the week? Therein lies its power, because we don't live in order to work. We work in order to live. And the Sabbath provides two things which are essential for life. The first is meaning. God didn't need to rest, but he was imprinting in the world the need for meaning. And only by stopping the rat race, the phone, the TV, and spending a day in holiness can we open our hearts and souls to finding greater meaning. And the second element is blessing. It says in Genesis that God stopped working on the seventh day and blessed it. How do we become a blessing to everyone who knows us? By counting our own blessings on the Sabbath day and developing gratitude to those most dear to us. And that, in a very brief overview fashion, is the amazing day called Shabbat, a day to disconnect from all the mundane distractions and reconnect to holiness, meaning, and blessing to our families, ourselves, and our world.